Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I already discussed with you analog and digital electronics theory in this channel. Today I discuss previous year electronics questions from IIT JAM. So please see this video very carefully. I think it will help you in your MSc entrance examination. At first I discuss this question from IIT JAM 2006. The truth table for the given circuit is what? So here input voltage by input signal is J, K and output is Q. So here it is J and here it is K. So here we get J, K. So here it is J bar and it is K. So here we get J bar K. And because it is AND gate and it is OR gate, so here Q is equal to, we get JK plus J bar K. So this is the output. So we can say that if the input is suppose JK 00110101, so output Q is equal to, we can get the value 0 means it is 0 and 1 means 1, 10 means 0, 11 means 1. So option C is correct. Another problem from IIT JAM 2009. A battery with a constant EMF E and internal resistance Ri provides power to an external circuit with a load resistance made up by combining resistance RL and 2RL in parallel. For what value of RL will the power delivered to the load be maximum? So option is Ri by 4, Ri by 2, 2 by 3 Ri and 3 by 2 Ri. So here two resistance RL and 2RL which are parallel to each other, so equivalent resistance are equal to, we can write RL plus 2RL divided by RL plus 2RL. So we get R is equal to 2 by 3 RL. Now we know power P is equal to I square R. So here I is equal to, we know internal resistance. If internal resistance is Ri, then E divided by Ri plus R into R. So power will be maximum, then load resistance we calculate. Maximum means we can write here maximum powers to the load. So we can write dP by dR which is equal to 0. So here we calculate dP by dr, then we get, if we differentiate it, so it is I square means this is square. So if we differentiate it, we at first we get Ri plus R whole square epsilon square minus epsilon square means E into R into 2 into Ri plus R divided by R to the power Ri plus R whole to the power 4, which is equal to 0. So if we calculate it, we get Ri, this is 0, so we get Ri plus R plus minus 2R which is equal to 0. So R is equal to Ri. So if R is equal to Ri, so here R is equal to 2 by 3 RL. So Ri is equal to R. So we can write RL is equal to, we can write 3 by 2 into Ri. So 3 by 2 means option D is correct. Now we discuss another important problem from IIT JAM 2012. It is now very important for MSc entrance also. So question, the Boolean expression P plus P bar Q, where P and Q are the inputs to the circuit, represents the following logic gate: AND gate, NAND gate, NOT gate, OR gate. So here we write down the Boolean expression P Q. Suppose we want to P bar Q, and then we want P plus P bar Q. This is the output that we want to calculate. So suppose P is 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1. So here P bar Q, that means 0 into 0 means 0. It is, if we calculate, it is 1, it is 0 0. Now if we add with P plus P bar Q, that means 0 plus 0 means 0. Then P means 0 plus P bar Q means 1, that means 1. Now 1 plus 0 means 1, that means 1 plus 0 means 1. So we get output 0 1 1 1. So it is nothing but the So it is nothing but the OR gate, because for OR gate we know if A, B and if Y is the output, if it is 0 0 1 1 and it is 0 1 0 1, then output is 0 1 1 1. So we can write this logic gate is OR gate. Now we discuss another important problem from IIT JAM 2014. In an ideal op-amp given below, the potential at node point A is 1 volt, 0 volt, 5 volt, 25 volt. So here it is virtual ground. That means we know that if it is a virtual ground, then there at that point, that means at the point of A, the voltage at that point is 0. That's why we can write this voltage means 1 minus 0 by 5 equal to 0 minus 5 by there is something, it is R. So then we calculate the value of R, but here only asked what is the potential at the node point A. That means at that point, as it is virtual ground, so at that point it is 0. So option B is correct. Another problem from IIT JAM 14. Octal equivalent of 478 is 736, 673, 637, 367. So here decimal number is given 478. We find the octal value. That means we divide by 8. So we get 5 into 40 into 78 means 8 long 89 means 6. So again we divide by 8. So it is 7 3 8 0 0 8 sorry 7. So we get 736. So 478 octal number, its decimal number, its equivalent octal number is 736. So option A is correct. Now we discuss another important problem from IIT JAM 2013. For an ideal op-amp circuit given below, the DC gain and the cutoff frequency respectively are 1 and 1 kilohertz, 1 and 100 hertz, 11 and 1 kilohertz, 11 and 100 hertz. So we can write the DC gain for an op-amp which is equal to 1 plus R2 divided by R1. So here R2 equal to 10 kilo ohm in this circuit, and R1 which is equal to 1 kilo ohm. So if we put this value 1 plus 10 divided by 1, so we get 11. So DC gain is 11. Now we calculate the frequency. This is RC circuit, so frequency we can write directly 1 by 2 pi RC, that we discussed in my last video, where I discussed about electronics. So we can write frequency 1 by 2 pi. Here R is equal to 1 kilo ohm, 10 to the power 3 into 1 by 2 pi microfarad, means 1 by 2 pi into 10 to the power minus 6. So if we calculate it, so we get 2 pi cancel to each other. This is 10 to the power minus q, that means 1 kilohertz. So DC gain is 11 and frequency 1 kilohertz. So option C is correct. Now we discuss another important problem from IIT JAM 2015. Here the circuit is given this. The given circuit, VCC equal to 10 volt and beta equal to 100 for an NPN transistor. The collector voltage VC that we calculate. Here given VCC equal to 10 volt and beta is equal to 100. So at first we calculate IB, then we calculate IC, and then we calculate the collector voltage VC. So here VB equal to 5 volt and RB is equal to 10 kilo ohm. So if we apply Kirchhoff law in this circuit, so we get VB plus VB equal to VBE plus IB RB. So for a transistor we can write VBE equal to 0.7 volt. So IB is equal to, we can write 5 minus 0.7 divided by 1 kilo ohm. 100 kilo ohm means 100 into 10 to the power 3. So we get IB is equal to, if we calculate it, we get it is 4.3 into 10 to the power minus 5 ampere. So if IB is equal to 4.3 into 10 to the minus 5, we know IC equal to beta IB. So if we know the value beta equal to 100, so 100 into 4.3 into 10 to the power minus 5 ampere. So we get IC is equal to 4.3 milliampere. Now we applied Kirchhoff law in this circuit. So we know VCC equal to, we know ICRC plus VC. So we want the value VC. So VC equal to VCC here is 10 volt minus IC, it is 4.3 into 10 to the power minus 3 into RC, means 1 kilo ohm, means 10 to the power 3 volt. So we get 10 minus 4.3, that means VC equal to 5.7 volt. Now we discuss another important problem from IIT JAM 15. A diode at room temperature, KT value equal to 0.025 electron volt, with a current of 1 microampere has a forward bias voltage 0.4 volt. Question asked for forward bias voltage 0.5 volt, the value of the diode current in microampere is that asked. So we know the relation I equal to I0 e to the power V by KT minus 1. So we can write I2 by I1, which is equal to e to the power V2 by KT minus 1 divided by e to the power V1 by KT minus 1. So here V2 equal to 0.5 means VF forward bias voltage, and V1 equal to 0.4, KT is equal to 0.025, and I1 means 1 microampere. So if we put this value, we get I2 into e to the power V2 means 0.5 divided by 0.025 minus 1 divided by e to the power 0.4 divided by 0.025 minus 1 into 1 in microampere. So if we calculate it, we get I2 is equal to 5. If we calculate it, we get 54.5 microampere. So it is 54.5 microampere.